Hello, we are going to go through multiplication and division today. So let's start off by just having a bit of a recap on multiplication and arrays. So I am going to show you how I'm going to use an array for the question 5 times 4. 5 lots of 4. So that means I need to have 5 lots of 4. So I'll draw out 4 and I'll do that 5 times. So there's 1 time. Now I've got it 2 times. Now I've got it 3 times. There's 4 times, or 4 lots of 4. So now I need 1 more lot of 4. So there you can see I've got 5 lots of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is my array that shows 5 times 4, or 5 lots of 4. So altogether, I need to see how many I've got altogether. So I could count up each of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I know that my answer is 20. Now, if I'm quite comfortable in counting in 4s, don't worry if you're not, but if I can count in 4s, I could just do that in 4s. So now I've got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So I've got 20 altogether. Okay, so some of you might be at the point where you don't need to draw out arrays because you can count in steps, and that's how we can work out our multiplication facts, by counting in steps. So if we had the multiplication statement of 3 lots of 5, if I was going to draw an array, I would need to do 3 lots of 5. So I'll draw my 5, and I'd need to do that 3 times. So now I've got 5 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So again, I could count them all up, or I could just count in 5s, because I know that each row has 5. So I could say 5, 10, 15. So altogether, I've got 15. So if you understand the arrays, we can just count in steps of whatever it is we're trying to find how many lots of. So here we had 3 times 5. So I know I need to count in 5s 3 times. 5, 10, 15. So my answer is 15. So if I had 2 times 10, I would know that I need to count in 10s 2 times. 10, 20. And I can prove that by drawing an array. 10 2 times. There's 10. And I'll do that 2 times. Oh. And there's another 10. So I've got 10 2 times. So if I count those all up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I know that that's correct. So let me give you a few more examples of where we can count in steps of those numbers. So let's have a go at 4 times 2. 4 times 2, I know that I need to count in 2s 4 times. 2, 4, 6, 8. So the answer is 8. And I could draw an array to prove it if I wanted to. Let's have another go at 6 times 3. That means I need to count in threes 6 times. If I'm not sure, then I could use a number line to help me. Let's count in threes 6 times. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So the answer is 18. Now again, I could use a pictorial jotting of an array to prove that if I wanted to. Okay, have a go at just practicing using, finding out your multiplication statements by counting in steps. So I would like you to pause the video now and have a go at the questions that I'm about to write on the screen. Off you go. Okay, off you go. Have you done that? Well done. So you should have got 7 times 2. Let's count in 2 7 times. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 7 times is 14. Okay. 6 times 4. So we're counting in 4 6 times. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Absolutely fine if you use a number line to help you. 5 times 8, so we're counting in 5s 8 times. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 2 times 9, so we're counting in 2s 9 times. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. The answer is 18. And 3 times 10, we're counting in 10s 3 times. 10, 20, 30. So the answer is 30. What a quick way of doing it. We don't have to draw out our arrays each time. Isn't that quick and handy? Okay, so now let's have a look at our division. So there's 2 ways of working out division. We can do that through sharing or through drawing an array. So let's have a look at 20 divided by 5. So if I'm dividing something, I'm sharing the number, I'm sharing 20 equally between 5 groups. So here's my 5 groups, or my 5 plates, let's say. So I've got 5 plates and I've got 20 cakes that I need to share out equally between those plates. So I'm going to count and give one to each plate as I count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go back to the beginning. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, I've used them all up now. I've got to my 20. So we need to think about how many does each plate have. Each plate has 4, so the answer is 4. If I share 20 equally between 5, each plate will have 4. That's what that means. So that's one way of doing it. And another way of doing it is using an array, just like we've been doing with multiplication. So we need to draw out 20 in an array, okay? So if we're sharing between 5, we need 5 equal rows, 5 equal groups. So if we draw out 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sharing between 5, so I'll go up to 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so in my array now, I have got 20 and I have split them equally into 5 groups. Can you see that I've got 5 groups? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how many are in each group? 4. Well done. So we can see that that is the same as this. It's just shown in a different way. Okay, so in each of these groups, we've got 4. In each of these groups, we've got 4. Okay, so in our array, we can see that we have got 4 in each group. Let's have another go at showing another division statement in an array. Let's have a go at doing 12 divided by 3. 12 divided by 3. So I'm going to draw out 12, okay? And I'm going to do it in rows of 3 because that's what I'm dividing by. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now I'm going to show you where my 3 groups are. 1, 2, 3. How many have I got in each group? 4. Well done. I've got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 in each group. So that's really great. So I know that 12 divided by 3 equals 4. Okay, so we don't actually have to draw out an array to work out our division. We can use our number facts again. So let me show you how that works. And then if you feel confident doing that, you can have a go doing it with your number facts. If you don't feel confident, you can just draw it out like this to work out your answer. It's totally up to you. So if I were going to do 12 divided by 3, I can count in 3s to see how many 3s there are in 12. So I can say, if I count in 3s to see how many 3s there are in 12, all I'm doing is looking at it in a different way. Let's count up in 3s. 3, 6, 9, 12. There are 4 3s in 12, so the answer is 4. Let me have a go at showing you some more. So I can use my multiplication, my lots of facts to work out my division. Let's have a go at, let's do 20, no, let's not do that. Let's do 15 divided by 3. Okay, let's count in 3s until we get to 15. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So we think the answer is 5. Let's use an array to prove it. 15, let's put that into rows of 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Okay, let's see if in each row there are 5. In each column even there are 5. There's 3 groups of 5. 3 groups, 3 lots of 5. And in each one, the answer is 5. So we are correct. Yay! So that is why we can use our number facts to work out our division answers. And then you can always draw an array to prove it if you're not quite sure. So I'm going to write out some questions for you and I want you to have a go. If you're confident in just using your facts, then count in those numbers to say to yourself how many 3s are in 15, and see if you can find out the answer. If you're not confident with doing that, draw it out in an array to help you work it out. Have a go. I'll write some questions on the board. You can pause the video and have a go. Have a go at these. Okay, pause the video now, off you go. Have you done that? Well done. Okay, so 30 divided by 10. So we're going to see how many 10s go into 30. 10, 20, 30. So there's 3. How many 2s go into 18? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So the answer is 9. How many 4s go into 16? 4, 8, 12, 16, 4. How many 5s go into 25? Let's count in 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So the answer is 5. Okay, now let's have a look at how we have used multiplication to work out our division and why that works. Okay, let's take a look at 30 divided by 10. The one that we did first of all. 30 divided by 10. What we're saying is how many 10s are in 30? How many 10s are in 30? So if we're we've got 30 and we're splitting those into 10 equal groups, then if we draw out our 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's give our 3 equal groups of, let's make our equal groups of 10 so we can share out our 30 there. Okay, so we've drawn our array there. What does our array show? We've got 3 lots of 10. 3 lots of 10, which equals 30. Sorry, my pen is not working very well. Let me write that again. So our array shows that we've got 3 lots of 10, which equal 30. Okay. It also shows that we have got 10 lots of 3. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it also shows that we have 10 lots of 3, which equals 30. It also shows 30 divided by 10, because we've got 30 and we have split that into 10 equal groups, and there's 3 in each group. Can you see? So we had our 30 and here are our 10 groups. So it actually also shows 30 divided by 10 equals 3. There is 3 in each group. It also shows 30 divided by 3, Because if we look at it this way, we have got 3 equal groups. And we can see how many are in each of the green groups here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 30 divided by 3 equals 10. So from that array, we can work out 4 facts, 2 multiplication facts and 2 division facts. So you can start to see that multiplication and division are linked. They are opposites. They are the inverse of each other, just like addition and subtraction. Okay, so we can see those 4 facts make a fact family from looking at our arrays. Okay, your task now is a journal alert. I want you to have a think about what you have learnt today. So here is a photograph of what I wrote down. Now, you might want to do this slightly differently. You don't have to do it in a bubble map. You could write it out differently and give examples of what you mean. That's totally up to you, how you want to present it in your maths books. You could do it on plain paper and do it really neatly like this to then stick in, or you can do it straight into your maths books. But think about how you can present it carefully and neatly. So I broke down what multiplication means because that was important to me to try and remember and explain what that means. And I gave an example and showed it in an array. You might want to explain how you can use your counting in steps to work out multiplication facts. Then I wrote out what division meant, and I gave an example of how I might do that. Again, you might want to think about how you can explain how you can use your counting up to find out the answer. I explained how multiplication and division are linked. So I showed that 5 times 3 is 15, and that 15 divided by 5 equals 3 in the same array. So 5 lots of 3 is the whole thing. I've got 5 lots of 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in total that equals 15. But I've also shown 15 split into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equal groups means that there are 3 in each group. And I wrote out how I can use my multiplication facts to solve division problems. So for example, 20 divided by 5 is the same as how many 5s are in 20. So I know that there are 4 5s in 20, so 5 times 4 equals 20. So the answer must be 4. So I just put on a sort of bubble map everything that I've learned, everything that I know, and tried to make all those different kind of links between multiplication and division that I could think of, all the different ways that I can calculate multiplication, including, you know, the ones that I've learned today, and the same for division. So that's what I want to see you all doing. I want you to work independently. You can work, you can discuss it with the people that you're working with. That's absolutely fine. But you need to try and get as much of your knowledge down as possible and use those pictures like your arrays and your, you know, your showing the groups within an array to prove what you're saying, because that's really helpful to illustrate what it is that you're saying. Okay, so have a go, see what you can come up with on your own, and then either myself or Mrs. Clark will come over and have a look how you're getting on. Right, can't wait to see what you do. Bye.